and I didn't just be like, oh, I mean, people are talking shit about me, so yeah, I think I'm a biggest piece of shit in the world, and I'm not gonna do anything anymore. I'm just gonna see it and admit the fact that people hate me. Of course, there were days when I would do it, but then essentially I realized that it's just a waste of time, and that it won't bring me anywhere, but would. So yeah, as I said, I really struggled, especially like in high school. I mean, I finished ninth grade. Thankfully, ninth grade was amazing because I've changed, because I've changed. Everything just started to seem so like much more beautiful, much more amusing, and I don't know. Maybe it's because I've changed not only physically but mentally, emotionally. I've grown up. As I said, I'm turning 16. So yeah, of course, it is a very sad thing that people bully each other, that people can hate you just for being who you are. Of course, that sucks, and I feel like that's just it's just something very hard to get over, you know? You can't just forget about what people tell you. You can't just forget about the fact that people, like, I remember, like, whenever I would go to school, I would be prepared for that hatred that would come from people. I remember always just sitting and waiting for people to talk shit about me, and of course they would, because I was waiting for that, and they would be like, of course we would say something bad because we have our tongue, we have our mouth, so we can talk, right? So yeah, it was hard. It was really hard, and I remember just like nowadays, me and my mom, we talk a lot about my past, and when we sit and talk, I always like tell her what would happen. I mean, just imagine what would happen if I didn't start working on myself. I want to show you that picture again. This is me a year ago, literally a year ago, in summer 2025, 2025. This this person was me. So yeah, it's pretty hard, but those people who are listening to me right now, if you've ever had a situation like this, I feel like everyone did. You can just be like, oh, I didn't hear anything from people throughout my life, people haven't said a bad word about me. That's not possible. People always talk shit about you. Even sometimes the people that you love, the people that are closest to you, they talk shit even more than those people who hate you, you know? So yeah, and also I want to say that I remember always working on myself, always trying to work and work, but I would always fail. I would always quit. You know, I remember like I actually started like trying to lose weight when I was 11. Can you imagine 11? It's been over how many? Over no, almost 5 years since I started to try losing weight. Every year I would try it, and every year I would quit. And you know why? Because I didn't believe in myself. I didn't think that I would be able to do it, because eating a lot was comfortable. Drinking soda was, oh my god, I didn't mean to show it. Drinking soda was comfortable. Laying on my bed was comfortable. And blaming other people was also comfortable. I'm not gonna lie. These things are comfortable. But I am very happy that I finally understood how serious my problem was, and that I really needed to change myself, so I did it. And this year has been this and the previous year has have been probably one of the, I can't say worst, but I think the most challenging years in my life, because as I said, I've lost weight. For almost a year, like I lost 30 kilograms, like in 11 months. So yeah, I used to weigh 93 kilograms just a year ago, almost in August, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, almost in a year, I've lost 30 kilograms, and now I weigh 63, which is a very great number, I guess. So what I want to say by this is that you can do it if you want. You can really achieve what you want if you just really put your mind into something, and if you really try your best to go forward, to always believing in yourself. Of course it's hard, I don't want to sit here and say that it's easy to find that courage, find that motivation, but I've always said this and I want to say it again. Motivation doesn't come out of nowhere. You have to start doing something so that motivation will come to you. How can you expect to have motivation when you do literally nothing? I feel like that's way too stupid, right? So, yeah, I mean, I really thought that I would cry while, retelling my story because I really, really struggled so much, and I feel like looking back right now, I really do feel that sadness again. I really do feel that all those feelings that I was experiencing and all those days when I felt like I was nothing and when I felt like my life was full of shit and that I didn't deserve anything. Oh God, I'm sorry. I'm not gonna cry. Don't cry. Of course it's sad, but don't cry. It has already gone. It has already begun. Been gone. What am I saying, dude? So yeah, I feel like I'm gonna end this podcast right now, but I have something to show you. I like this year I graduated ninth grade in a very great way. I got only A's in English, like in American I can say A, but in Russian and Uzbek it's five. Bish. That's five. Like all my subjects are five, and not all, but two of them are for B. So here is the certificate that I was given by our Russian and literature teacher. Her name is Anastasia Alexandrovna. She is one of the sweetest and one of the loveliest, one of the best teachers, actually the best teacher in our school. So yeah, she gave me this certificate because I was one of the best students. And then this was given by our main teacher because everyone was given this because this is like because we studied well, we did our best to get this. So here is the second one. And then this was given to my mom by our director because I studied well. So yeah, as I said, this year has been challenging, but it has also brought me a lot of joy and happiness. So yeah, I hope this podcast was interesting. And this is my first ever podcast that I'm gonna upload on YouTube. I hope you guys will enjoy listening to this. I hope I was able to explain my thoughts and my life. And yeah, thank you for watching this. And oh, guys, stop. I literally forgot about this. I wanted to show you some books in English that you might also find interesting to read. First of all, this one, The Let Them See You Read by Mel Robbins. I'm obsessed with this book. I finished it in 3 months, if I'm not mistaken. Here, this is the first recommendation. One of the best books I've ever read in my life. Then I'm gonna hide this word, but you'll know what it is. This one. The Subtle Art of Not Giving a You Understood. This book is also a very interesting one. I finished it in a week. So I want to recommend this one as well, and also this one by Robin Sharma, Who Will Cry When You Die? Life Lessons from the Monk Who Sold His Ferrari. Also one of the best books ever. I really love this book. So I want to recommend these three books to you guys. I hope you will find them interesting. So yeah, it has already been 22 minutes. Oh God. So yeah, what I wanted to say by talking about my life, I didn't want to show off or I didn't want to, be like, oh, my life was hard. It was not a complaint or it was not something that I like really wanted to show off about. No, I just really wanted to talk about my life so that you guys would know that for me, it was also hard to achieve so many things. Not so many things, like a few things I've achieved already. So yeah, I'm happy. I mean, I'm very happy if you're still with me, if you're watched till the end, and I hope this podcast was interesting to you. Thank you for watching me. I'll see you again. yeah, I hope this podcast was interesting, and I hope you learned something. So always believe in yourself, always love yourself, even if sometimes it's pretty hard, even if sometimes you lack of this, sometimes you can't say anything good to yourself. Always be positive. Thank you for watching this podcast. It has been me, Sharzad. I hope it was, I'm saying it like third time. I hope it was interesting for you. I hope you enjoyed it. Yeah, it has been this comfortable podcast. Thank you for watching until the end. Now I'm really gonna say bye. Bye bye. Thank you. Heart for you. This. My face, my face. Bye.